Kakanui, a small little village on the outskirts of Oamaru, right on the coast by Kakanui River, right by the beautiful All-Day Bay. The camp has recently changed hands with a young family, Ryan, Freya and their kids, taking ownership of the camp and putting some love and effort into it and wanting it to be a great spot to come and camp. We want to support that. Go them! We've been in our caravan with our big life change since September 14th, 2022. This episode is the first time that we've stayed in a proper paid campground on our full-time adventures, 235 sleeps. I think we've done pretty well. We've found alternatives and sucked up the cold, but we've lost the battle, the solar battle for power. So here we find ourselves.
Okay, so we've arrived about 4 kilometres down the road at Kakanui Holiday Park. Got a dump station here. This is a pretty cheap place to stay. It's $15 for an adult, $7 for kids. So it's about the same price as a dock campground, but we've got full facilities, so that's good. So this is our first holiday park we've stayed at on our trip. So we started in September, it is May the 7th today. We've not done a holiday camp yet. So it's gonna be good, got some powered sites. We've been running out of power. The sun just doesn't come up high enough to charge our batteries via the solar. And we've also got a couple of days of not the greatest weather in store. So it's gonna be nice to not have to worry about power, do some editing, might go to the pools, eat some power. Yeah, cool.
We weren't there long and the kids were pretty keen on checking out the local playground, just by the school, a couple of 100 metres from the campground. Lots of cool things for them to explore and play on.
So our friends that we have met, we've bumped into them a couple of times on the road. They've come to join us here at Kakanui campsite, and so yeah, we'll get to hang out. The kids are enjoying playing, so it's great.
The next day we cruised into town to explore, starting at the Blue Penguin colony of all places to see the growing family of seals.
So this is a bit of the nesting colony for the blue penguins. You can come up here, they've got all these little huts here that the penguins come and nest in at night. And it's pretty expensive though, but there's lots of seals, so we're just gonna go see the seals today. Kind of crazy to think, the penguins just come, hop in these little huts for the night where they spend the night. They stay out at sea until it's just about dark, and then they all kind of come on up. So many seals here, it's pretty impressive to see them all. So it's just completely free to wander in here and have a look during the daytime, but at the night I think it was something like $140 for our family to come do the penguin viewing. There's a more expensive one you can do where you can sit over there, apparently it's better seats. And penguins come up here.
Our kids love the playgrounds. Often where we free camp, there's just nature to play with. So they enjoyed a good amount of time to climb over all these oversized playground obstacles at the Steampunk playground. I feel like so many playgrounds these days are so safe and older kids don't find them as entertaining, because there isn't really any challenges for them, but this playground, well, this park is pretty epic.
We're going to the pools for a swim in Oamaru. Right here.
Yep, swim time for us.
Living in our caravan, it's not too often we get to enjoy the pools and find some nice hot water to soak in.
Started too fast, now you can't slow down. A runaway girl in a hurricane town, singing a song that you never really knew, and I need you to come back home. Serving drinks in New Orleans, you made a few friends and then you headed east to Seaside, where the time flies and everybody seems to have the time of
What I really liked about these pools is that they let the kids come into the hot pool, which is normally reserved just for the adults, so that was nice. Now before we go out diving and to have a look at the cave, we thought we would show you around the campground to see all the amenities.
Bit of a kitchen lounging area in here. It's even got a fireplace, so if you're here in the winter, some firewood outside, you can crank up this room. We get warm pretty quick. It's pretty little. It's TV. Got TV over here in your laundry.
It's nice having full recycling facilities and bathrooms. They're what you'd expect to see in a campground. There's plenty of space around to find a quiet spot for parking up. Nice, quiet campground. They do have some cabins around as well which you can book, and I hear that the white baiting is really good in this river.
You gotta find your people, the ones that make you feel alright, the kind you wanna stay up with all night. You gotta find your people, the ones that make you feel whole. They won't leave your side when you lose control. The ones that don't let you lose your soul. You gotta find your people, the ones that get the joke, to understand what you're saying for
Now
a word.
down the road at All Day Bay, just 3 kilometres away, there is a good amount of power around in the area, as well as a cool natural tunnel that you can walk to. We split up for this one as they are both only accessible for 1 hour really either side of low tide. It's not really a spot that you want to get trapped here by the tide. The water is pretty cold here year round as well.
This morning we have ventured around the rocks and come to this cool archway cave. I think it's called Bridge Point. And we're just gonna go and have a little check out of it.
You gotta find your people, then you'll find yourself. You gotta find your people that'll call your bluff, who ride along when the road is rough. You gotta find your people, the ones that make you feel equal. They pick you up and don't put you down, help you find your way in the lost and found. In a world full of strangers, you don't know who to trust. All you see is danger, trying to find what you lost. You can't go it alone, everybody needs help. You gotta find your people, then you'll find yourself. The ones that understand you, the ones that lend a hand to you, the ones that don't demand anything.
Okay everyone, we have been waiting for this day for a while. We are heading back inland now. The weather is turning to terrible. It's supposed to be like a high of like 2 or 3 degrees tomorrow. So we're gonna go and chase this bad weather and see if we can find some snow. Brought the kids all a brand new pair of gumboots yesterday. You would have thought we'd taken them to Disneyland, they were so excited. They all couldn't wait to wake up this morning to put their gumboots on, especially this one. Are they the coolest shoes ever?
Yes.
Show me your name in them.
Here. It's hard.
So we're all fully charged up with power. Hopefully we can last 2 or 3 days with the batteries that we've got.
Awesome, well if you've made it this far, thanks for watching. Kakanui Campground in our opinion is a pretty awesome spot to park, and these guys are well worth supporting. But anyway, we will see you on our next adventure. See you next time.
You gotta find your people that'll call your bluff, who ride along when the road is rough. You gotta find your people, the ones that make you feel equal. They pick you up and don't put you down, help you find your way in the lost and found. In a